the perception in politics is what counts.
Thank you, Trustee Marquez.
That's because your name is not Loretta, okay? She's running the meeting. This does not sound good.
Who's Loretta?
And Loretta. This does not sound good, and I beg you're different, Rogelio. I beg your difference. I think you're wrong here. And I hope the people really come down on this superintendent, this board member, president, and you for moving in that direction and allowing this to happen, because I hope they hang you guys for this, talk about not being transparent. This is the epitome of not being.
I take your comments as they are intended, and
the perception in politics is what counts.
I hope they hang you guys for this.
Yeah, can we just move on, man? Or can she tell us where the $5,000 came from? That's
we can, if we can refrain from those kinds of things. I know we're throwing things back and forth, but that does none of us any good.
Just talk about hanging people.
I know I didn't appreciate that either, but you know, let's try to keep this professional as possible and get this done. So so this is information only. I brought it and it will be brief, but there's not an action item, but there's part of a clarification.
There's Veronica.
We've already moved on to this now. So
hear what Veronica has to say.
Well, we're moving on this one.
Hear what the community has to say.
So I will just give the update, and then we will continue to move forward. We provided that time. I apologize, but we have a midnight time, and we need to get it to. So I just want to thank.
We should put this on the table, because it was requested from community people, and now you're stopping community people from speaking. So now I'm speaking and saying.
No, we provided public comment.
I like to put a motion to table this and then vote it up or down.
Second.
I have a second. Let's move on it.
Okay.
The board president never accepted the motion, so don't.
You
have to accept the motion.
Okay, so I do not.
You don't have to accept the motion.
So Andres
Mr. Ruiz,
recognize it's you and
Mr. Ruiz, can you provide?
You weren't recognized.
Mr. Ruiz, can you provide a quick clarification on this that's happening right now?
Yeah. So on a motion to table, you as the parliamentarian, you have the right to accept the motion or not.
Okay, so I do not accept the motion, but I do.
People, I want you to remember this, because we are fighting for you. There are members fighting to hear your opinions, and this is not important. We have other important items on the agenda. This can wait.
Okay, thank you. So I'll give the report, and I disagree that I think this is important for the fact that it has the potential. I have the floor, Trustee Marquez, and if you allow me to finish, I promise to get through this very quickly. But there is a reason why we need to do this in my mind, because everyone continues to talk about bringing resources to the district. We're in need of money and all these things. This is an opportunity to get that. So I think it is important. I would just want to tell everybody the report back. Mr. Gill, can you mute Trustee Marquez's microphone, please? She's not respecting the fact that one member has.
I hope they ask you to resign.
Thank you very much. They're more than welcome to do so. They already have done so. So this is this is a quick report. We did have that meeting, as was mentioned. Thank you very much. They're more than welcome to do so.
Okay. I want to provide clarity to the community. This is a copy of when you had the District 5 meeting. You used right here the Allen Rock Union School District logo. The board did not sanction you to do that, and the board did not sanction this trustee to do that either. You just took it upon yourselves to act like the representative of the district, you win as you should have said that you were doing it as an individual, not as the trustee of Alum Rock. Why did you represent yourself as Alum Rock Union School Trustee President as if the board asked you to do this?
And so my final thoughts here are that, as in any contract, Alum Rock needs to be vigilant and thorough in making a decision on solar. I think, in my opinion, as one trustee and as a community member here in the district, I think that the families and the students of Alum Rock deserve for us as trustees and as a community to look into this possibility, and in my opinion, to move forward with it. No.
The community members were telling me, why is he doing this? Isn't there policies, board policies, that he's violating? And I said, yes, there is. Board policies that, one, you're not supposed to act as the representative. You stood there and represented the district, and a lot of members said so. And when I heard this, I wouldn't dare get on the board meeting, on the District 5 meeting, one, because if I would have been there, and this is what we are voting on now.
No, there's no vote.
When you put approve or...
It's not approve.
Excuse me, in the board book, you put it like that to make it vague. You could have put, this is only discussion.
No, it says information only. There's no action on this item.
Action. Right here, it says in the board book, action. And in other cases, we have taken a discussion and turned it into an action. You stepped over the line. And you...
Okay, so I appreciate everything you're saying. I find a lot of it, frankly, ridiculous. Mr. Ruiz, does any board member have the ability to individually go out into the community and inform the community and express their thoughts on any particular item?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Oh, and can I just add further clarification? Can a board member in public say they are a board member and they're speaking as a board member?
Yes. Your board bylaws address this situation.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Quintero.
Mr. President, I think some of our colleagues need to go give a little bit more training and then read the bylaws. It's unfortunate. And then this anger and yelling and screaming is just a little over the top. Man, you're taking us way back. You're trying to make Alum Rock great again, or what? We go out to meetings. We give out our business cards, and they have the logo of Alum Rock because we're elected. We don't stop being school board members once we walk into a meeting, and so we have the ability to go and provide updates and inform the community. And for our colleague Chavez to go around trying to make it seem as if there's some sort of nefarious thing taking place is just ridiculous. I'll continue. I go out to meetings and I speak to the public and I let them know what's going on and I inform and I provide updates. Trustee Bejarano has the logo there, the same one that's on business cards. During COVID, that's the equivalent of a business card. So, yeah, it's unfortunate that some of our colleagues are trying to take us down.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Quintero.
How many people attended and were there women there? None. This was an all
That's inaccurate.
Meeting. All men.
There were numerous women and they provided comment.
There were comments from who?
Women.
No, they're not. Do not lie, because there was one.
It's on video. You could watch the video.
One woman there, and that brought me back all the information.
Andres and Ernesto will go ahead and switch to questions. So first up, we have Christine Clark. And Christine, you can now share your video and audio if you prefer. I will go to Brenda.
Can you hear me?
Yes.